Prime Edition.
Our socials at KBC Channel 1. And Dafken Orina, thank you for watching all the way from Turi in Molo. Jared Buga Agika, watching all the way from Gashie in the county of Kiambu.
Keep those thoughts coming in on our social media platforms, which are?
At KBC Channel 1 on X, YouTube, and Facebook.
Now, let's revisit our lead story, the constitutionality of the establishment of a three-judge bench by the Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu on Saturday to hear a case in which impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is challenging his ouster will be known on Wednesday in the afternoon.
This is after the impeached DP queried the legality of the Deputy Chief Justice empanelling a three-judge bench outside the judicial working hours, alleging a plot to deny him the right to a fair trial.
That's right. This comes as President William Ruto, in a petition filed by his lawyers, is challenging the jurisdiction of the High Court to hear that impeachment case by Gachagua, arguing that legal matters touching on the presidency is a function that is reserved for the Supreme Court by the Constitution.
Give us one minor has that report.
Tuesday morning at Milimani Law Courts, the prosecution defense teams gathered before a three-judge bench for what was expected to be an inter-party hearing of a case in which impeached DP Rigathi Gachagua is challenging his ouster.
Let things be done in a proper manner, so that we do not send out a wrong signal, so that we do not send out a wrong perception that there is corruption going on in National Assembly, in the Senate, and in the judiciary.
Fundamental as this, in a matter where we all agree that this is a defining moment for our country, we cannot afford to be casual about it. We cannot afford to be expedient about it. It's in matters where a question of principle arises, and of all the three organs of government, only one organ stands out for standing on principle: the judicial arm of government.
However, the hearing would temporarily be halted after Gachagua, through his battery of lawyers, queried the legality of the Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu constituting a three-judge bench. In their argument, they claimed the Deputy Chief Justice usurped the powers of the Chief Justice. Additionally, they alleged mischief in the manner in which the three-judge bench was constituted on a Saturday outside the normal judicial hours, querying the urgency.
For the Deputy Chief Justice to have sat in the middle of the night on Friday, the 18th of October, was a gross irregularity.
That even the Gen Z were abducted, the substantive Chief Justice did not empanel a single bench to sit on Saturday or on Sunday. That is why but the context in which this matter must be viewed.
However, the lawyers acting on behalf of the respondents, including the National Assembly, the Senate, Attorney General, and Kithure Kindiki, among others, argued there was nothing peculiar.
In public interest, and given the extraordinary nature of this matter, my Lord gives directions that this bench be constituted for purpose of determining the underlying question. My Lord, the petitioner cannot probate and reprobate, can't speak on both sides of the mouth.
It is our submission that therefore the Deputy Chief Justice, who is the Deputy Head of the Judiciary, by dint of Article 161, Subarticle 2B, can exercise the functions of the Chief Justice.
Further, Gachagua's team called on the three-judge bench, consisting of Judges Eric Ogola, Anthony Mrima, and Frida Mogambi, to recuse themselves from hearing the orders of the Kirugoya Court that stopped the swearing-in of Professor Kithure Kindiki as the new Deputy President. At the same time, President William Ruto, through his legal counsel Adrian Kamodho, wants the impeachment case referred to the Supreme Court, arguing the High Court lacks jurisdiction to hear the impeachment.
In a nutshell, I would wish that to point out that in a hurry to come to court, the petitioners even wrongly enjoined the sixth respondent, His Excellency the President, when Article 143(2) is clear that no civil proceedings can be instituted against the president.
The court would adjourn a few minutes after 7 p.m., with the judges pleading to give a ruling on Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. on whether the Deputy Chief Justice are in law and if they were properly constituted to hear the case. Giverson Minor, Prime Edition.